Hello everyone and welcome to the US session brief. We're on Wednesday the 26th of April 2023. The big news yesterday and this morning is still earnings that came out after hours. Microsoft's earnings beat expectations, delivered an upbeat outlook on its AI cloud unit. Alphabet delivered top and bottom line beats with ad revenue rebounding and the cloud business generating momentum. Visa delivered a beat on earnings with increase in payments and cross-border volumes. S&P is down slightly as we speak. Yesterday there was some downside pressure for the first time in 22 trading days that we moved lower than that was the first over 1% move in either direction. Actually, no, sorry, it's the first 1% decline, over 1% decline in 22 trading days. The dollar index is down today as well on broad-based weakness. That's following on from yesterday. Having said that, gold is actually also just ticking lower, so that US dollar weakness not really helping gold. Again, interesting to note. BTC has been rallying today, up nearly 5%, and crude is at a pretty interesting level right now, and I'm going to show you and explain why. You can see here crude testing that big 76.20 level, horizontal level. This is a level that I've talked about for quite some time. Generally it's been we're below here, okay, we've got a bias to the downside. If we're above here, then we can look to bounce, and this is that main line in the sand of the overall range. You've got the highs of the range, bottom of the range. This is pretty much the midpoint, and it's been able to provide us with some pretty good support and resistance trading over the past, let's say, over the past quarter to 5 months time. And we lost almost 2% on crude yesterday after initial bounce, as you can see. So back into that level now. Asian equities today mixed. Hong Kong and Shenzhen reversed a little of what they lost in recent sessions. Australia was lower. Southeast Asia relatively mixed. Japan, the Nikkei also lower. Iron ore weakness continues with spot prices this week touching a 4-month low as Chinese demand falters. That's also weighing on the Aussie dollar and also on the ASX. European equity markets slightly softer, yet off some of its worst levels. Standard Chartered's first quarter profit has risen 21% as interest rates soar, so good for a lot of the commercial banks, the rise in interest rates. In the Americas, GM is to end Bolt production to reconvert factories for full-size pickups. Competition and Markets Authority, so the CMA, has decided to prevent Microsoft's purchase of Activision Blizzard. New York City's commercial real estate market is facing a major crisis. And that's pretty much it with where we're at. What have we got today? We've got Meta reporting. What else have we got? We've got CME, but Meta is pretty much the headline one, I think. Oh, Boeing as well. That'll be coming out pretty soon, I think. In terms of data releases, we've got the durable goods orders. I think that might have already been out. Let me just double check on the economic calendar. Core durable goods orders actually moved slightly higher over the past month. So that's a relative promising looking figure for the economy. So, but it's not market moving. It's something that we need to add into, let's call it, a basket of data releases, and then judge based off that basket. So let's take a really quick look at markets then. Like I just mentioned, dollar yen ticking lower, trading below the previous daily low. We've had a bounce on the previous daily low for the S&P, which is just trying to climb back to the 40.95. We're at a big area here. You can see these are the most recent lows really of that range. So I'm moving a break and a close below on the daily, and that could be a sign that we're going to see another leg lower from here, and basically look to fade that most recent breakout of that trend line. But you're also coming into trend line support here as well. I haven't extended this trend line here, but if we were to do that, I'd be coming up until pretty much where we're at right now. Gold continues to mean revert around 2,000. That's something that we discussed, and the crude we have already mentioned. So that is pretty much it for my end for today's US session brief. I'll see you all inside the chat room. Until next time, all the best with your trading, and bye for now.